I will bramble your bush. You can get my trees up. Suck it all in. And then explode bananas all over the place. We're talking about Oben Greenfoot here. And his wonderful ability, the Bramble Bush. And his second ability, to get up those trees and slurp up the nanners. And then use those nanners to our advantage here, man, in the long run. Oh, yeah. So anyways, today is going to be an exciting day, guys, because we got a lot of new things going on, alright? I kind of wanted to just jump in here and test out a few fun things. Number one, actually, is the fact that Oben Greenfoot's actually a new usable hero in the game here. The thing is late game he's still not... Oh, 666 pops, oh crap. Late game, he's still not a super-duper good hero or anything like that, but early on in the game, he's the cheapest hero in the game. You pop him down and he does stuff. Alright, he does stuff. He does pops. The Bloons get popped by this guy. And they also can get slowed down by this guy. So he's basically soloing all the way until round 13 here by himself. I mean, that's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. I think we're going to go even further than that. I still want to get some more stuff up. I don't think I want to last like this forever. But even if we lose some shielded lives, like, it just don't matter, man. It just doesn't matter at all. Just, we'll wait a few more seconds and pop in an extra ninja or something like that. Like, that's all that matters. And we'll shield those lives. We'll slurp them right back up anyway, so it doesn't even matter. We're also playing on Apache Darts right now, which is the new map in the game. But the main goal right now, the main goal of this entire video is actually to get an Apache Prime. Alright, now, if you guys don't know, Apache Dart Ship got some pretty decent changes happening over here. Apache Dart Ship, I think, it's not really a buff. It's like a mixture of a buff and a nerf at the same time. So, I don't honestly think that people should be going for the Apache Dart Ship all that much. But, the Apache Prime got a huge mungo buff. Like, ridiculous buff over here, guys. Huge changes for this guy. Highly recommend you try him out. And we're going to test him out today to see how good he's going to be. So we're going to play all the way up to round 80 here. Hopefully get an Apache Prime before round 80. I'm hoping for around 70 or so, really. Maybe earlier if we can afford it. But he's still about, I don't know, about 50 grand or so. So he's not cheap, all right? He is about the price of, you know, a top path attack shooter or something like that, plus the price of the previous Apache Dart Ship upgrade. So he's definitely not cheap to get. But will he be worth it if we can save up the money to get him? That's the real question. That's what we want to answer for ourselves today. In the meantime, though, we're just getting monies at this point. And you're checking out Oben Greenfoot, man. We got 2 towers in addition to this guy as 0-0 towers, which are doing a pretty decent job here. Not perfect, but decent. Except for these purple balloons, because Oben Greenfoot can't pop purples. Forgot about that. Forgot about his magic attack, man. And then we got just 2 support towers over here, a Dart Monkey and a Ninja, just to sort of do things. Camo popping power, and he's free, so why not get him? He's got only 260 pops anyways. But the Oben Greenfoot, the main thing about him now is that he's got extra damage right from the get-go. So that's the interesting thing about him. And he's got lead popping power still. He's still got that slowdown for the Bloons. He's just rock solid against the Bloons. And his Pierce ends up getting increased fairly drastically pretty early on in the game, too. So now he's got increased damage and increased Pierce. Like, obviously, he's a pretty rock solid hero right now. You know, like I said, late game, he starts to lose his edge a little bit. Like, his abilities don't do, like, anything late game. You know, those trees. Honestly, I hate the trees. Let's be straight with each other here. Trees are basically garbage, if you ask me. Here we go, round 31. We're going to actually take most of them down. Oh, we pop them all. Nice. Now we're going to go for a double shot, and we'll probably leave it at the double shot for now, but I'm probably going to end up going for a nice boomerang, which also got a buff here for Moab class Bloons. Just the 0-3 upgrade, which is really intriguing here. I need to go and test him out as well, but I already like him as a hero, as a tower. I've realized his power sort of recently. If you combine him with an Alchemist, he's actually really freaking good here, because now Alchemists actually make sense that they don't power things up forever anymore, including the Comanche Commander got nerfed. So I know there's a lot of changes going on here. You guys are probably wondering what the heck's going on with this stuff. How are we going to beat, you know, some of these levels over here? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's going to be big differences. So I've got the full patch notes coming out for you guys in just a couple videos, hopefully. But until we get there, man, just bear with me here, and we're gonna try and do the best we can right now. So like I said, I think double shot's pretty important for us for right now, but I do want to get a Blue Jitsu before round 40. I also want to get my Heli Pilot up before round 40, because again, he's going to be my Apache Prime, so we want to get him going as fast as we possibly can. If we can get an Apache Dart Ship by around maybe 48 or so, something like that, I think we can defend basically every single balloon after that until 70 or 80 or something like that. I don't know exactly when he's going to end up losing his edge here, because again, it's like a mixture of a buff-nerf combo. It's interesting. I can't tell you exactly what's going up. Here we go. Round 39 is actually a pretty difficult round here, so let's see if we can, hopefully I don't know. With those regen balloons that are causing any issues here, we're going to have to do, Bramble Bush or something. I just really want to get my Bloon Jitsu here. It's like $200 away. Come on, Bloon Jitsu. Come on, Bloon Jitsu me. There we go. We got the Bloon Jitsu going. There's the regens. That's the problem for me. Those regen balloons can suck. Plus, no, we do take him down. Wonderful. Anyways, here we go. We're going to get the Apache Dart, or Heli Pallet up at least. Pop him over here. We're going to get Quad Darts in pursuit. And now you can see the Moabs are now 3D-ified, which is pretty cool, actually. I kind of like I don't really like the look of them, but I can see how eventually I'm going to get used to it and like the look of it. Now, this is weird. The totem is actually underneath the banana farm over here. I don't understand how that works, but alright, I'll take it, man. I guess what they want you to do is they want to think like the towers are like above the balloons here or something. I don't know. There we go. We're going to go for all third-tier banana farms, 3-2s. I'm just a pretty big fan of them. I just know that they're going to be doing a pretty good job for me, you know? So I go for them no matter what. Sometimes I do the bottom paths if I don't have any banana farmers or I don't want to use a banana farmer, but honestly, that's more of a rarity than anything else. Alright, here we go. What's next on the agenda? We're just going to start upgrading the Heli Pallet. I've got all these guys. I don't want to try and force a 4-2 or anything like that. I feel like that's just going to be a greedy play for me. Totally not worth it. So we're going to go for the Razor Rotors here. Faster firing, faster darts, and then go all the way up to an Apache Dart ship here. Also, in addition to that, we can actually go for an Alchemist over here. So we're going to pop him, you know what, let's do it like this. Let's get the Monkey Village first. So we're going to put it in range of all these guys. We're going to get a radar scanner, and we'll just do the bigger radius and jungle drums just to increase their speed a little bit. And then what I can do is on top of that, now I can get the Alchemist going. So I think I'm just going to power up, at least fully power up, the Apache Dart ship with one of these 4-2 Alchemists. So, and I don't know if I told you guys this already. Did I forget about this? The tires here can be removed, so I feel like this could be a pretty interesting spot to get some sort of really nice, gigantic ring of fire or something like that. I don't know if you really want to put too many towers in the middle there. They've got to have some pretty extreme range if you want to do that. But it is a pretty decent addition to the team here. I mean, just for $500, you can remove those, not just tires, but the hay bales as well. Put towers all the way around here. So lots of extra room to work with if you just wait a few seconds. Ooh, so he's $21,000 now. More expensive. Like I said, it's not really necessarily a nerf, because he got an extra increase, but it's not by that much. So, is it worth it? That's the real question here. But the reason why they did this was basically because the Apache Prime is going to be a lot better. So they want you to just be able to get that guy super duper easily. They want you to spend a lot of money to make this worthwhile. But we're popping the balloons, we're popping the Moab class balloons. We're actually doing a good amount of damage right now. Holy crap! Apache Dart ship, baby. All right, maybe I'm underestimating him. He's actually doing a pretty good job right now. Heck yeah, dude. Popping the balloons like a boss. Heck yeah, way better against the balloons than he used to be. Popping Moabs very, very quickly. I think the first time we're actually going to have to be able to test this guy out is round 60. Will round 60 be tough for us? In the meantime, though, well, I want to force the Apache Prime as soon as I possibly can, so I'm pretty much there. Let's just wait until round, like, 62 or something like that. Let's wait until round 63. Let's see how the Apache Dart ship does against round 63. I've always got something that I can do over here to help out a little bit. But here, let's check this guy out. How much is he getting alchemized? So, yeah, it's only for a split second right there. It's for, like, 30 attacks or whatever, which he attacked 30 times so fast, man. The reason why I want to wait until round 63 is I want to see how good he's going to do against the balloons, and by that point, I can pretty easily sell in whatever banana farms I want and get the Apache Prime. Here's the BFB. Let's test him out, man. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, this is around the time when I might be able to afford Apache Dart ship anyways, if I actually pushed it on Chimps mode or something like that. Of course, now I can afford it a lot easier because we're just playing on regular hard, and I've gone pretty heavy in the middle part of the game here. So, interesting. Very interesting. I like this, man. Even against reinforced Moabs over here. Taking him down. Breezy. Easy breezy cover, girls. Here we go. Round 63. Bloons. Taking him down, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I remember the Apache Dart ship was really struggling for me on my monkey lane test. He could not pop round 63 by himself as just a solo guy over here. So now that we know we can do that, this is wonderful. And now, the final test here, guys. Apache Prime. You've been waiting 10 minutes for this. Let's show him off right here. How fast, how amazingly is he going to pop these balloons? Basically, if we never see a balloon again, I'd be happy. I'm not even joking with you guys. If we could pop him that quickly, that'd be wonderful. I don't think it's going to be that great. But if you guys don't know, he got a huge Pierce increase, and he got a huge damage increase. And everybody knows that Pierce is good. Sure, it can help out quite a bit, but the damage is where it's at. And I think it was something like 11 to 16 damage or something like that, like an extra 5 damage. Damage! Remind yourself of that. Damage! Okay, that's like going from a dart monkey to a second-tier sniper, even a third-tier sniper. Like, the amount of layers that you have to go through, and he shoots extremely quickly, too. So this is going to be very, very nice for us. I honestly want to start using him in more of my games. I tried him out in a quick test earlier, and I realized that on round 98, if you can get a just regular stronger stimulant brew on this guy, I believe he can solo round 98, which is just absolutely insane. Unbelievable, almost. But I'm really excited, man. I want to see how well this guy's going to do. Alright, like I said, if I never see a balloon again, I'm going to be happy. Until round 80. I think round 77 and round 75 might be a little bit tougher for us, because we've got, like, reinforced balloons coming out right there. And then round 78, too. That's going to be a little weird, too. That's a big chunk of balloons. Anyways, let's do this. Let's get the Banana Research Facility. I think I'm going to go for 2 of these guys really quick, just to gain some extra money here. Then what I'm going to do is an interesting little upgrade here. Now, what I'm realizing now is actually the power of the Permanent Brew Alchemist. What you gotta know about that guy is that right now, a regular 4th-tier Alchemist, you can only power this guy up for an 1/8 of a second. A 1/4 of a second, maybe. Like, out of the, 10 seconds that you can actually power him up, he's powered up for, 1/30th of that. Imagine if he was powered up for all of that. Instead of 1/30th, he's powered up for 30/30ths. That's a big chunk of extra damage right there, Chris. Heck yeah, it is. And on top of already having 16 or something like that, like upgrading to 18, adding more Pierce on there, like, oh my god. You don't realize how extra especially powerful those guys can be. So we go, ooh, I never got this. Did I forget those? Alright, no, I didn't. Only on the 1. But yeah, just in case you guys are curious, I really like to go for the top path banana farms, if I'm going for a banana farmer here. And it's just for ease and comfort of me. So here we go, the Bloons! As you guys can plainly see right now, the Bloons have been the hardest thing for us to pop so far. Not anything else, just the Bloons. The BFBs and Moabs demolished, man. Don't forget, he's also, I think he's got a bonus here too for Moab and Moab class Bloons. That's why he pops them so fast, is because he's got a bonus on top of his extreme damage over here. I don't know if they forgot about the damage bonus on Moab class Bloons or what. But here we go, man. And this is, again, not fully powered up yet. I'm going to power this guy up even further with a permanent brew on this thing. And then I'm also going to see if the MIB over here is going to make any big difference at all either. But I think the real test for us is going to be around 80, 81, and 82. Those are the first levels that we know that we start to have some real issues in the game with actually popping this stuff. I should not have this much money right now, but I do. So, here we go. Oh my god. Ooh, it almost looks like it's electrocuting them. Oh my god. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Free play mode, man. Let's go, go, go. Now, sadly, I don't think there's any super-duper amazing way to, like, power these guys up even further. I think those are, like, the main upgrades that you can get. If you guys know of any other way to power these guys up that I don't know about, that'd be wonderful. I would love to see a hero do some sort of, like, a military hero. Kind of like Striker Jones, but, like, just military-esque. Power up just all military monkeys. Or maybe a magic monkey that powers up all magic monkeys, or something like that. I don't know. Or powers up whatever your first tower is for the rest of the game. It would be a really interesting way to play it. I would love that. Interesting tower ideas. So here we go. We're going to get the last banana research facility, so money is not going to be a question anymore. It's all just going to be about how well are we going to do against these Bloons. So still, Apache Prime, the Bloon got, like, on the screen for like a 1/4 of a second. Oh my god, it really does look like it's almost an electrocution here, but it's not electrocution. Those are just his prime bullets that are sort of just spraying up and down just a little bit, which makes it look like he's got like a laser beam over here. Alright, they're finally getting to the point where they're being a little bit pesky over here. They're finally actually getting on the screen a little bit. We're going to change that with a permanent brew. Permanently brew them. Bam, shazam. Alright, so the real so like I said, we're just going to go to round 100 right now. We're going to see, can the Apache Prime and other slight random towers over here actually pop all the balloons up to round 100. Including the bad balloon, too. That's what I want to know. Because this might be like our instead of going for the Comanche Commander and forcing that guy, we might be forcing an Apache Prime. That might be the go-to these days. Oh, that was DDTs right there. Again, same thing, man. As soon as they walk on the screen, they did. They did. Now, in Chimps mode, I gotta let you guys know that it's going to be very difficult to get the Comanche Commander, and it's going to be even more difficult, if not impossible, to afford both the, oh, he's got 815,000. Oh my god, look at that insaneness right there. It's like 10,000 pops per second easily. And even crazier, it's going to be more difficult to afford the permanent brew on top of that. So no freaking way, man. I am excited for this guy. Now, we're going to dominate entirely all the way up to round 100 in less than 20 minutes, it looks like. Which is some of the fastest, speedy gameplay that I've ever had before in my entire life. Alright, round 95. Still rocking these guys. Now, this guy's already up to level 20, by the way. Round 95, easily. I don't know when he got there, but he's been there for a little while, probably. We got round 95. Big bad DDTs. Alright, actually, finally becoming an issue over here. This is the first level where we're struggling a little bit, even with the MIB over here, so this is kind of interesting. DDTs seem to be his biggest downfall right now. Like I said, if I lose, that's okay. I'm okay with losing. If we lose, it just shows that the Apache Prime is not the tower to go for. But what I'm going to do now is, if I ever feel like I'm going to lose, I'm going to pop this guy in here. And we're going to get him up to 5th tier on the bottom path, actually. And I'll just leave him on whatever. If you get him on the bottom path up to 2nd tier, he starts doing a giant circle, and I'm okay with that, you know? So we go round 97. Now, this is reinforced Oh my gods over here. So these are very, very painful to deal with, usually. But not a big deal at all for us right there. Round 90 at the biggest, baddest balloon level in the game. Can we take it down right here? With just our Apache Prime. So again, fantastic gasmic Moab and BFB popping power right here, but the balloon popping power is the thing that's actually a little harder for us to pop over here. So I have a feeling a top path blue on top of this guy might be the way to go right here, guys. I think that might be some of the best combos in the game. But here we go. I think we're going to lose here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy up. Feeling a little afraid here. Uh-oh. And we still lose! Oh, he was outside of the range of this thing. Could he not? Oh, he didn't have cam detection. Crap. Oh, I feel a little bad about that. That's okay, though. We made it to round 99 out of 80. And we saw the Apache Prime where his limits actually lie. Round 98. See, around 99 seems to be the limit of what he can solo right there. DDTs are definitely his issue. So you need some extra DDT pop power to combine with this guy. But overall, I am extremely happy with my result of the Apache Prime. Let's go into Sandbox really quick. And let's just see how he does against a bad balloon really quick. Just out of curiosity, man. Can he take him down by himself? We're going to do 2 tests here. We're going to do Apache Prime with no Alchemist. Then we're going to do a 4-2 blue. We should do a 4-2 Alchemist. We'll see how good he does. Ooh, man, look at the pop count. So he's this bad balloon's got 20,000 life, but a real bad balloon on round 100 would have something like 24,000 health, I think. 28,000 health. It's got even more than 20,000. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. Alright, no DDT popping power at all without that monkey village next to it. But, of course, we pop everything else in there. Cool, cool, cool. And then we're going to do, we'll do one of these and one of these. And we're going to see if we can take down the bad balloon this time around with the DDTs inside. Hopefully we can. But again, I'm actually very impressed by his bad popping power. It's about 1,000 per second or so. And the bad balloon's on the screen for a long time too. So on most maps, this might be some of the best bad balloon pop power you can get. And DDTs do get taken down right here, man. Now, one thing that I have to say, though, I haven't been putting this guy on Pursuit this entire time. I do believe that Pursuit's probably the best thing to leave him on. Just let him do his own micro over here. But in some situations, it might be best to just lock him in place in a certain spot and let him just launch stuff down and kill all the balloons. Just throwing that out there. Or even just follow mouse. Just follow finger. Let him do what he wants to do. That's a bad balloon, though. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. Around 100, I'm just curious, man. 120 by himself here. Let's go for the MIB, and let's send out round 120 over here, which I believe is another bad balloon, on top of Oh My Gods and everything. Can he take them down on round 120? There we go. Oh, reinforced DDTs. They're the problem for us right now. Oh man, those DDTs. I thought we were gonna get a bad balloon here, but sadly we don't. But the balloons inside, man, painful. Let's permanently brew him here. Let's get him extra specially strong. Can he take him down now with the permanent perma brew? Dude, this guy's insane. One of the best 5th tier towers in the game. I've got to do a BTD science now of the Comanche Commander versus this guy right here. I am actually so curious who's going to win the battle against these ones, against each other. It's going to be super duper fun. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little bell button. Notify yourself when I make these awesome videos for you guys. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.